Go ahead.
Hi everyone. So my name is Claire and I was the 2017-2018 president of Team 2655 Flying Cloudify.
And my name is Grace Matthews, and I am the current president of our team.
And today we're going to be talking to you guys a little bit about the Perkins Strengthening Career and Technical Education for the 21st Century Act, or as we're going to call it for short for now, the Perkins Act.
So, the first thing is Perkins is an act that funds career preparation programs. One major program that Perkins funds is the Career and Technical Education Program, which is also known as CTE. It helps bridge the gap between high school students and the necessary skills they need to know to find a job in the current workforce. So it also allows high schoolers to have an opportunity at a higher education. Because Perkins helps fund career preparation programs, it gives people more options at finding more careers and better educations.
Mm-hmm.
As more and more people start to funnel through these different programs, it allows
CTE programs, they just sort of Perkins gives the funding that's necessary to make these CTE programs possible. And so the whole idea of the Perkins Act is this act is trying to give money to the programs and make these programs possible that are giving students the skills that they need to enter the workforce. So that is the main thing that they're focusing on, so they can serve a wide variety of programs with that definition. It's an intentionally vague, definition. So it can be applied to anything from engineering to nursing, anything like that. Anything that's targeting career education, that can be covered in Perkins. One of the big things that Perkins is trying to do is they like to teach accountability. They also want to help align high school and college. And just an important thing to note here, when we say college, we mean higher education in whatever form that may be for you. So this could be vocational school, certifications, or an actual university, anything like that. The whole idea behind Perkins is to prepare students for their future. And also, it wants to partner academic skills and life skills. So it just sort of wants to bring more skills to the table that just a traditional high school program might not be able to provide. So if you haven't noticed yet, this sounds really similar to what FIRST is trying to do, which is why the Perkins Act is so important to us right now as FIRST students. And we're going to go into a little bit more information about what the Perkins Act can do for us as the teenagers involved in this sort of thing.
So the next thing we'll be covering is what is the Career and Technical Education Program, or CTE? Well, it is a program that prepares high schoolers, young adults, and even some adults for a variety of important, highly skilled occupations such as doctors, engineers, scientists, and all those other different kinds of things. Not only does CTE help fill those kinds of jobs, it also benefits the crucial trade jobs that many American companies are struggling to fill, like welders or automotive technicians, machinists, and many more. These highly skilled jobs are all pertinent for our society to thrive. Just to give you an idea, during the school year of 2016 to 2017, CTE programs served around 8.3 million high school students, 3.6 million college students, and 254,000 adults. That's a big deal.
And just to give you guys a little bit of a better picture of what the Perkins Act can do, the vast majority of its funding, like Grace said, it goes to high school students. I think it was 8.3 million high school students have been affected. And a lot of this funding will go directly to the high schools themselves, and then it'll be sort of given out within programs within those high schools to sort of help the students in the best way that they see fit. So one of the most common ways to do this is classes. So this is going to be CTE classes, so that could be like your engineering classes, nursing classes, anything like that. So there are two types of students that are involved in the CTE program. And these are going to be your CTE Explorers and your CTE Concentrators. So CTE Explorers, these are the students who have taken one CTE class. So for example, this could be a student who thinks they might want to be doing something with engineering when they grow up, but they're just really not sure, and they want to get a taste of what engineering might be like. They would take that one CTE class, and it would give them an opportunity to have a free class that gives them an idea of, is this right for me? And if not, They don't have to spend money in college doing something like that. CTE concentrators, these are the students who are taking over one class, 2, 3, even more classes in the CTE field. These are the students who have decided that they really do enjoy engineering or whatever other subject that they want to go into that's funded by Perkins. These are the CTE concentrators, and these are the ones that are, just really taking full advantage of the CTE program and helping it jumpstart their futures. In addition to classes, Perkins funding is also doled out in after-school programs such as DECA, FBLA, and potentially FIRST. And these are all programs which are just trying to guide students into becoming, just more aligned with life skills, that sort of thing, sort of like I explained a little earlier.
So, when it comes to funding, Perkins allocates over $1 billion nationally to different career preparation programs. Every 5 years, each state will apply for a grant, and depending on the state's capita income of teens, determines how much each state will be given. Around 15% is given to the state, and 85% goes to the local community career programs like the community colleges and stuff like that.
And so the reason that Perkins is so important right now, and the reason that Gracie and I are up here talking about it, is because Perkins has just gone through a reauthorization that sort of just brought in a whole new batch of funding available for students just like us. And in fact, in North Carolina, the funding has gone up significantly, and there are millions more dollars per year that are accessible to students just like us in North Carolina. So this will all go into effect July 1st, 2019, and the first year of this will be a transition year. So right now, the state government is sort of submitting its spending plan, and it should be doing that by spring 2019. And if this is something that you're going to be interested in, you can look at your state or your local level for funding, because they are flexible with their goals at each level. And so there are grants available no matter where you are.
So, CTE programs and FIRST run hand in hand and give people the chance to learn about new things. Together, they both can accomplish great things, and it is wonderful that we have a chance to be a part of this great opportunity, or great thing. They both help us become better working members of society, and Perkins is a funding source that will be coming to the state of North Carolina in July. It can help fund new teams and expand the FIRST mission. If you want to find out more about Perkins or CTE programs, then go to the website www.ncperkins.org. It is the official Perkins website.
Yeah, and just sort of like Grace said, this is a program that, if you are a member of our FIRST team and you are already basically embracing some of the values that Perkins is seeking to uphold. So there are going to be plenty of opportunities if you just take a look at the link right there, or hopefully some more information on our website at firstncac.org.
Thank you.